It takes at least a decade to see the best results of pretty much anything. If you want to learn languages, you'll probably need to learn them for 10 years until you actually see the peak of that experience, of that work. If you want to post on YouTube, hell, I've been posting on YouTube for a bit more than 8 months, and yes, I have gotten some pretty good results. Currently, I'm at 799 subscribers while recording this. I love my audience. I get fantastic comments, criticism, praise, lovely love messages, hate messages, pretty much everything that I could have wished for. And yes, I am immensely grateful for it. It brings a smile to my face. But when starting, I did expect a lot more. I expected some results that I'm not seeing at the moment, like a million subscribers by the end of the year, whatever. A very childish way of looking at deep work, at my work, and at goals in general. And by making this video, I'm not only reminding myself, but also trying to remind you that a lot of things take decades to actually come to fruition. If you want to see the fruit of your labor, if you want to see the results that you're working for today, you will need to wait, be persistent, use willpower and discipline for decades in order to actually see everything that you want to do. If you want to lose weight, Jesus, you need to do a lot of things for a lot of time. If you're like 200 kilograms, you need to work for years to get a muscular body. If you're 100 kilograms, you need to work for at least a year to get that fat off. It's insane. You need a lot of time to do everything. If you're monolingual, if you only speak English, you need at least a year to actually learn a language to a decent level, to something comparable to your native language. It's very complicated. It takes a lot of time. It's a pretty treacherous road. It's a pretty treacherous and difficult path. It's torture. But that torture is ultimately what actually, you know, leads you to the success that you want, the success that you are aiming for. Pretty much all happiness is a result of past suffering or past work. Work being basically suffering in the present in order to actually build a better future. It's attentive maintenance, as Jordan Peterson says. That's basically the synonym that life has. That's what life is, attentive maintenance. And suffering, going through a certain type of pain, is the only way that you can actually achieve your goals and be happy someday. If you only went for the easy route, if you only took the easy route, if you only chased hedonistic pleasure, you would never truly be happy, whatever that means to you. Because the only way you can actually achieve happiness, a good definition of happiness, is by first going to the extreme opposite, to the through the polar opposite side, suffering, pain, treacherous fighting, in order to actually have something to compare that happiness with, and actually achieve that happiness by, sacrificing all of the things that happiness requires. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of discipline, and most people do not actually achieve it. Why? Because they do not know what hard is. As Alex Hormozy says, if you want to start a business and you're start depressed and you need to work like 10 hours a day in order to actually see results or whatever. This is what hard is, but that's okay because that's what you signed up for if you're actually trying to improve your life. If you want to improve your life, you're literally taking a gift from nature, from Mother Nature, life within itself, and saying, okay, this is great. I'm grateful for it. I had like a 1 in 400 trillion chance to actually be born, to actually have this gift. But even so, I want to make it better. I want to improve it in some way. And just the fact that you're doing that, I want you to like embrace this. Just the fact that you're setting yourself goals and trying to improve as a human being is virtuous. Most people, even though this shouldn't be like your measurement of success, your criteria, are never going to even say to themselves, I'm not good enough, I need to improve, let's see what I can do. They will never say those sentences, that little like preposition, that little phrase, those phrases, I don't know what to call it. I'm not good enough, I need to improve, let's see what I can do. Those three things. Those couple of words, those few words, most people will never say them. They will never say it to themselves, and they will die in a pool of ego and arrogance, which are synonyms. Ego, arrogance, and just vice in general. So yes, if you want to improve, your life, if you want to set out for ambitious goals, improve not only your life but other people's life in the process, you need to embrace the fact that it is going to be hard. It is going to be torturous. It is not going to be a very pleasant thing to do. But that is what you signed up for. Attentive maintenance. That is what your life means. Your life has gained new meaning. It is not anymore about trying to live from day to day, trying to survive like you did in the past. It is now aiming for something greater, something that the English, Spanish, French, Romanian, Serbian lexicon cannot describe with words. It is your mission on Earth. It is something greater than you. So if it's greater than you, do not expect it to be that easy. I'll see you later.